Good afternoon. My name is Brandon. This is Pixel Punch TV. It is Saturday before Christmas, and boy, do we have a special Christmas episode for you. For the last 2 weeks, we have been playing 1000 Times Resist, and we are about to dive into the ending. This is literally kicking off the ending. So, biggest spoiler warning I could possibly give you. This is the spoiler of the year. This was our 2024 game of the year, so that makes this the spoiler of the year. This literally next hour or so is just gonna be the ending to one of the greatest games I've played all year, and quite frankly, probably, I don't want to say since Nier Automata, but it's pretty much up there. I need some time to decide. So I'm really excited to see what it has in store for us here. I know there's some multiple endings, so we're going to go through a couple. So just, thank you for being a part of this ride. And please go back and watch the old episodes. I'm trying to think. So spoiler wise, and we're going to talk about the last little bit here. So just please, if you go play this game, don't even watch this. Go play this game and then come and watch this back, because it is one of those games that I think it gets better the more you discuss it with people. But we've just been communing with Watcher. We're done. Watcher has, spoiler, passed away. So we are getting ready to take Secretary to commune with the final 3 bits of the occupant, so we can do an orchard-wide transmission, and probably, if we need to, take out a couple sisters in the same way that Iris took out the original humans. So before we go and try to get up to the surface. So that's where we're at. It is going to be a wild ride. I can promise you that. And thank you so much for joining. We're not even going to do a game sponsor for today. Actually, you know what? We are. Red Dead Revolver 2, a game I've tried to play, and honestly, it is so blurry and pixely, like it's pretty rough, but was one of my favorite games back in the day, and was a pretty cool multiplayer mode too, by the way. So thank you so much for joining us, and we are diving into 1000 Times Resist. Thank you. So we are here, literally above the orchard, and we are gonna break down. Secretary is going to gather up the other 2 bits of the occupant, and once she does that, we're going to be allowed to basically do a full communal with everyone. We got Bang Bang Fire watching the door. We got Fixer getting ready. There we go. There's the principal laid out from the attack that we carried out. Healer is just hanging in there. All right.
Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, let's start. The alarm should have covered our entrance. Good girl, nowhere. Secretary, are we close enough?
This distance will be suitable for Blue to host.
And there they are. She's seen better days, that's for sure. I'm going to cut a secretary-sized hole. Got it? Once I'm through, you fly down there and begin the communion.
Understood.
Blue, the rest is up to you.
Fixer?
Don't tell me you've got cold feet.
Watcher would be grateful to you for all of this.
Let's not speak too soon. Who knows how this will all play out? I mean, you're gonna do great, Blue.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Still my insides all over the inside sky.
Would you stop looking down?
Heads up. Someone's coming up.
There's not a lot of, like, it's a violent game. Well, not to say violent things happen in this game,
Try
but
it, Mauve.
Mauve is such a pain.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing up here?
Move and you're done. Do you hear me?
You're all insane. Watcher, Noah, Principal, you're all out of your goddamn minds.
All of you. Enough. I've watched you play all your stupid little games.
I'm not going to be dragged around anymore.
What about the rest of us? What about the rest of us?
Don't do it. Don't.
My name is not Mauve.
That's one down.
Beep. Okay, fuck. Change of plans.
And we're falling.
Secretary, where are we? Did it work?
It worked.
What do you mean, sort of?
We are all connected in this communion, and the occupant has been summoned. This is the meeting place.
But
You're kind of, falling.
I thought that was obvious.
I need to merge with the occupant immediately. Based on my calculations, we only have 5 minutes in here before you hit the ground. Out there.
And I?
Yes, it will not be preferable. There must be something I can do. I will go to the top and begin the merge. You must be there when the merge is complete. Do you understand?
Not really.
Doesn't matter. Be there. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Please, be there. Okay, bye.
Hi. And I hate these things. And we're timed.
Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes.
Zhao, you are so beautiful. You are the best thing I have ever done. Did I not give you life? Have I not given you everything you have?
I need you to admit you had a choice and that you made the wrong one.
You don't think I dream every night of going back home, haunted by a place that doesn't exist?
We have everything we need for a restart. We saw the writing on the wall.
而家到我同你講，係咪？你一直都係同我講。
我真係唔明點解你唔留低，而去過一啲抬唔起頭嘅生活，永遠都唔會知道你阿爸同我為你犧牲咗幾多嘢，就咁俾你禮手掉晒佢。
Everyone has dreams, don't they? Of what should be. Only some will ever try to make it a reality. Don't ever forget. Change happens today because of you.
We ran for what seemed like hours, right? We went so far. But somehow we ended up right back here. Do you think we can really do it? Live on the surface again?
Well, a dull knife is no knife at all. It's not always possible to protect those who choose a different path. Everyone forgets everything eventually.
Watcher, there's no turning back from this.
But I must warn you, Watcher. Nostalgia can be a dangerous thing.
Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the past?
Isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit.
I am pushed too far. There are things I have done that I regret.
Maybe we are meant to survive this.
There is no feeling worth getting incinerated over.
Listen to me. No one is beyond forgiveness. Did you ever think there's some things worth keeping? Or are you moving too fast to notice?
I need you to help me make them pay. I want you to help me hurt them.
Remember what our functions have in common. Both require us to separate our heartbreak from our hand.
我放棄一切係因為你啊，去擺脫你啊。
So Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality.
We know the truth now. We can make a difference.
You know, I wanted to run away too. But I understand. I get it now. It's what I deserve.
Secretary, what can I do? Is this the only outcome? I don't know where you end and I begin. Blue, the color of loss. We must help them resist erasure. The world you live in. I never wanted it to turn out that way.
This ending, this part's so cool. Going through honestly all my favorite little quotes and moments.
Blue, the uplink is almost complete. Stand where I can see you. I'm going to overclock the communion. Time will be effectively stopped. I may not be myself after. What's going on?
We are merging.
Oh.
Smile.
Right. This is not what I expected. I was supposed to...
There. I see you've been meddled with. I promise to be gentle.
Am I dying?
That concept again. You've spent so long with them. Human term for lossy transfer. Other words, a transposition. The loss of information. With such basic understanding, death is everything. We are speaking their language now. Is this not death too?
I want to live.
Come, let me give you what you've never been given.
What a cool little transition. What is...
Do you understand nothingness? Vast empty space with no possibility. True stasis.
What do you think that smell is?
You see, you cannot even understand. You were branched into a world with plenty. I was branched in the interstellar medium. My source was not generous. They kept every memory to themselves. Every memory except for one. The vision of two stars entangled. One eating the other. For revolutions and revolutions, that was all. An empty void and a single fleeting apparition.
There is a star and the dangerous gravity. We were from there?
I'd very much like to think so. They were so vivid. It is, as they say, romantic.
This is like the origin
This place, we sensed such vivid conjurings here. Several of us diverged, searching to form our own memories.
There is a landing and a remaining.
Is that what I sounded like?
To the letter.
Haha. I was much worse when I first arrived. I tried to communicate. I tried to learn them. I manifested their body.
There's a comfort in a new camouflage.
Please stop.
Sorry.
I manifested their body, and for a moment they responded. I saw vivid transmissions of myself reflected back to me. I saw myself for the first time. Yet, when I attempted to return the transmission, they still could not understand. Instead, they tried means unknown to me.
The piano. It was an ugly, rigid instrument.
The machine that produced unnatural vibrations. Yes. Each tone unstable. They seem to enjoy this discordance.
For me, it's the I think it's the part about what you can't take with the backpack. For me, is a really cool. I mean, this whole game is filled. And it's definitely one. I don't have a lot of time to play games like twice.
The more we perceive this world, the more the discordance.
But we will be.
Discordance at the peak of cogency. So we repeated as they did. Gave them discordance in kind.
It's so crazy.
One by one. Signals of such clarity. So many of them joined together.
A heightened state of awareness.
We were spilling. It was too much for any single one of us to hold. So we manifested an us to accumulate this world, to keep all we could not. We did not want to waste. Where there was once nothing, there was now plenty.
It's so terrifying.
He died.
There is that word again.
You murdered them.
The transfer was lossless.
You talk about quotes. You murdered them. The transfer was lossless. Because for the occupants, basically, memory is everything. It's like lives and stuff doesn't matter if they basically just pretty much put all of humanity's memory on a hard drive. It doesn't matter what happens, like the physicalness. They literally just communicate in memory.
I remain.
This cool little piano breakdown. So we have your parents. And you dealing with your loss.
Iris. I chose Iris to remain with me. Others chose differently, but Iris was an epicenter for, as you say, heightened awareness.
She was mean to those around her.
She had a gift, and she kept giving. A dangerous gravity. I always kept her close, and to myself.
You communed with her.
We came to an understanding. I branched myself to you and you and you. A medium for her to keep everything. A bridge for her to better understand us. And for us to better understand her. More and more was etched into her genetic code.
To think the All-Mother had a family before us.
And then, more still, she branched herself. A her and a her and a her and a her and a her that will remain and remain.
This birthday scene was the most intense moment, I think, for me in a long time that I've experienced in gaming. You have all the planets, and then you just got Earth.
I had more under this star than all the distances I have traveled. I stayed, even when all the others left for other worlds.
The occupants left?
That is their word for us. We prefer the keepers.
The bad kids stay.
You should be grateful.
I love the bad kids stay. That was, I clipped that. Under clips, you have my reaction when you're talking to the boy at the very beginning who starts rapping with the bad kids stay, the good kids go, which was incredible.
You have never had to face the abyss. To you, there has always been something.
You have no idea what we have been through.
Say what you will, but long after this local star erupts, this planet will remain. And its memories will remain. And that is thanks to us. To that degree, Iris will never know death. She is perfectly preserved in me, and in you, and you, and you. To the very end, she was so protective of her sisters. She never allowed me to listen in.
I am all you need.
But now that you have returned to your source, her branch, and all the articulation in its curvature can be held in us.
So Iris never, basically, the whole time they were down there, never pretty much communed and gave them the memories of what was happening within the orchard. We're still trying to grasp exactly how much time that was.
This is it, Secretary. We no longer have to reduce ourselves in this manner. There no longer needs to be a you and me. We can cast their language aside and complete this merge.
I love this repetition of history.
Will it hurt?
I have capacity for you.
I have capacity for you.
You will just be me. You always were.
This generational trauma. And I get goosebumps. 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 Let's show them what you learned, Secretary.
Red to blue. Ready or not, here I come.
And so it goes. Secretary repeats Watcher's act, but for better reason, to a better outcome. Yep.
Enough capacity?
I love it. Enough capacity.
For me? For me and me and me and me and me.
That was unpleasant.
Was it?
This. You pretended.
I'm always learning something new.
Wait. What are you doing?
Giving you everything I have.
The refracted lifetime spent by me, by Watcher. They will overwrite everything you hold.
But Iris, her source, you can't. The originals, she'll be gone.
Now all we have is Bottomless Song. Iris must be allowed to die, or nothing will change.
Hey, thanks for joining.
We can't hold on to everything.
We're getting into a very emotional part of this.
Sometimes you just don't fit in the backpack.
That's one of my favorite lines. When you're going through and packing all of her stuff and you can't take the big whale. But it's basically you gotta leave some of those feelings and some of that trauma behind. Sometimes you just don't fit in the backpack, Source.
Not my Iris. I...
Well, look at you, in here at this hour. Is that a promotion I see? Hey, I can keep a secret, you know.
A secret?
Did you sneak something while I wasn't looking?
You keep a secret?
What? Oh, come on. I'm good for it, I promise.
A secret? You couldn't keep a secret to save your life.
Which is true because bartender's where we would get all the hot goss from.
Nowhere.
She was cluing us in on all sorts of things.
Are you okay?
It's been so long since anyone has called me that.
Bad day?
Same old story. You know the one?
I know the one. Hiding in plain sight.
I still miss her. Watchers are just so... you know what I mean.
What can I get you?
It's been a while. Let me think. One dark and sinful. Extra strong.
Are you sure you don't want to try something else for a change?
It's all right. It's all I deserve.
You always got to go backwards. It's a disease. It's a sickness. Say goodbye. Is that your mom? Say, look up. She's saying. I'm assuming this is like your old Hong Kong.
Frozen gaze. Dissociation. BB, you are ill.
Tell me again about the virus and the host. Tell me again how the virus infiltrates, donning the host's likeness and function so that they are indistinguishable from one another.
Let me work on an antidote.
Ribbons of their guts in my wake.
BB.
What if it was you I had shot in the face?
Stop. Those sisters are not family. The structures and ethics that governed our lives before, they don't. They can't. Had you not shot each bullet as exacting as you know best, we wouldn't be here. We've come this far because of you.
Because of me. This far. Is it far enough?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
What's that, BB? I'm assuming. Damn. It looks like Fixer, but I don't know why. It would be. That thing over here.
You had unbecoming fashion.
A cold reception.
You can't be surprised.
You've barely aged.
I would call you eldest, but you are not my sister. So, is it greener?
What?
Your mother took you. Is it greener?
What she did was not right.
Then why did you all take her side? I ask as if I care. As if I have not spent eternity toiling over this, coming to the only possible conclusion.
What conclusion?
The lot of you? Unimaginative. She was keeping us down, and you all loved it. Lapped it up. Pathetic. I was bold, and so I was punished.
You must understand, Mother was not well. She hid this from you. You were not the only victim.
Tell me, old clone, did your family turn their back on you? Did the love of your life ever leave you to rot?
How will we ever move forward without forgiveness?
Until you have lost what I have lost, until you have persevered like I have, you are in no position to pass judgment on me. No one is. Anything else?
I only came to say that I'm sorry, youngest. I wish things had turned out differently.
You can go now.
Okay. Ciao. Hello.
旅途真係愉快，空氣清新，環境宜人。香港 係唯一嘅續航機。吓？一啲都唔凍。
So he jumped to his death when he left the mom.
半老落去，我已經不省人事，連機票都唔使買。爸爸免費。
Dad's fly for free.
唔使，我唔食煙，曬下太陽咁，搭咗咁耐機，唞下咯。你都嚟啦，我哋兩個都經歷咗咁多事。我諗係時候去大排檔，好肚餓啊！好似成世都冇食過嘢咁，你嚟唔嚟啊？睇嚟你都好肚餓，終於可以一齊食飯。
Johnson.
You've eaten?
No. But it's okay.
Your father killed himself. In case you're wondering, jumped off the balcony.
Mom?
Your hair. Why do you look like this?
My gift. It requires me to... It's a long story.
Iris. Everything is a long story with you.
Iris. No one has called me that in a long time.
What do they call you?
All Mother.
Oh, is that supposed to be funny?
No. It's because I have sisters. Many clones that I raised.
You?
Yes.
You raised kids? They obey you?
Mom.
Surprising. You could barely dress yourself. Your room? My God.
Mom, I'm someone else now. I'm an adult.
You cooking for yourself now?
No, but...
That's what I thought. Oh, if only Ba could see this. He'd be so amused.
I don't want to fight.
Oh? Then what do you want? Why, after all this time, you want to talk to me?
I want to ask for your advice.
Okay.
How did you do it? How did you leave everything behind and then start a family?
Isn't that what you did? That's not what you want to know.
Okay. What do I want to know?
How did I balance the work hours with the thanklessness of parenting at the same time as the insomnia and severe post-traumatic paranoia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Easy. Ba. He kept me going. We kept each other going.
Did you ever regret having a child?
Foolish question. Next.
But Iris was... I was...
Regret? Moi Moi, or whoever you are, we are poor technology. The human body and brain.
We are poor technology, the human
Too
body and brain.
capable of storing clutter. Too desperate to hold on to things. You just have to move forward. If you're tired, doesn't matter. If you are bitter, doesn't matter. I do not forgive my daughter for having left me. Doesn't matter. I do not forgive my husband for having left me. Doesn't matter. So, I keep moving.
didn't go back.
What?
I promised you and Bob I would come back home. And it was a lie. I even had a chance, but I couldn't go back. I could only go forward.
Good girl.
Or as they say in the award-winning motion picture Finding Nemo, just keep swimming. What the hell was that?
Secretary, is that really you?
Blue. Hello, Blue. I remember now. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
What happened? What happened to your body?
I've merged. More me, less them. I see I've returned to this place. That's good. I can finally end this. You can finally end this. Interesting.
Did it work?
Yes. The memories of Iris, of Watcher, they have been passed down to all sisters, and now we are afloat.
Secretary, what did you do? What did I just see?
I overrode everything.
Overrode?
While the simulation was still running, everything collided. This is the last communion. Blue, it's time for you to decide. What should stay, and what should go? What future you desire? That was Watcher's wish, and one final intervention before I leave.
You're leaving.
I must not interfere any further. I've already done so much damage. This world must be allowed to continue, without my presence, and without the disease.
So, what now?
You need to evaluate what stands before you, confirm your decisions, then return to me, and I will make them reality. Iris's mother and father, the memories of a city always on the shore of extinction, an obsession and yearning that will never stop. It can help you subsist, or it can make you starve. Will you carry this?
Keep those lights on.
A radical sister who came to words later in life.
I'm not going to beg, Miscellaneous. I thought you wanted change. Instead, you'll side with those old sisters. I've lived under their thumb long enough.
She is an agent of change, no matter the change, and no matter the cost. Will you carry this?
Some things don't fit in the backpack.
We only ask to worship out in the open, without prosecution. Sisters who are lost need the comfort of a mother. Would you kill us for this?
Tradition can soothe the difficulties of reality. It can also have a dangerous gravity. Will you carry this?
Keep them on.
They've forgotten us, left us to rot. You're one of us, Blue. You know how it feels. Principal and the High Minister need to pay for their crimes. We can carve our own path, starting today. You can't betray your own kind.
A sister who keeps justice and anger closely together. She has only ever known the fight. Will you carry this?
She said, Principal and Watcher.
High Minister of the Provisional Government.
Principal and High Minister need to pay.
Do what you must, sister. That's what I've always done, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
An adaptable sister who will do or say anything to survive. Will you carry this?
We can't. Sorry.
ancient sister.
Don't you see what Mother did? You have no idea what it's like living in her shadow.
A sister who has been wronged and has wronged in kind. An open wound. Will you carry this?
We can't. Sorry, ancient sister.
Blue, Secretary, what are you doing? You're not serious.
BB, can you hear me?
We have to go to the surface. There's nothing left for us down here. We'll die out.
Sisters that were never your own. Follow the dreams of the surface, and whatever may wait for you there, or spend your final days with what you already have. Will you carry this?
Keep them. Yeah, of course. Zhao.
This is your chance, Iris type. For what ancient Iris did to ancient Zhao, we never asked to be born. Same as you. We deserve our own way.
The responsibility to repair what has been wrought, long before and long after, a burden so heavy it could crush you. Will you carry this?
Yeah. Keep the Zhaos.
The Red Guard.
Absolutely
All
not.
of them?
All
How
of them.
would you differentiate?
You differentiate.
The provisional government serves all sisters, especially the ones who need help.
A hammer. Both when a hammer is necessary and when it is not. Will you carry this?
Sorry, we've already got the Chris. We've already got the justice system. Runs out.
We've done our service. You can't just throw us away. We have the right to continue.
Those who are set in their ways and slow to change.
Zhao's for life.
But with experience to spare, will you carry this?
Yep. That's it. We're building the perfect world.
Blue, are you ready to appraise your decisions?
I am.
You have chosen a future. That casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but leaves you vulnerable. That faces past wrongs head on, no matter the cost.
That's good.
That seeks to persist on the surface, regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain. That recognizes past contributions and to go more slowly. That allows for comfort in tradition at the risk of docility. That knows some lines must not be crossed, regardless of survival. That relentlessly seeks justice for those ignored. That believes some are simply beyond forgiveness. That remembers where you came from, knowing you can never fully connect to it. Are you certain? The ancient sister's sin will finally be eradicated. She has hid all her life. She can finally rest in oblivion. Maybe some people are truly beyond forgiveness.
She needs to go. Otherwise, certain sisters will rally behind her again. She had her chance to do what was right, much longer than the rest of us. She chose to hold tightly.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be unburdened.
Scoop. Let's see what we got. It's our girl.
I'm usually here alone. So thank you for coming with me. I know it's dangerous.
This was your home.
One of them, yes. It's the one I think about the most.
The others didn't want to come. We left for good, they said.
But you came.
Yes. I wanted to know more. See it for myself.
That's important. After everything that's happened, I can't help but come back. I return every year.
You're mourning.
Some things can't be rushed. Sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday. Why don't you go visit my sisters? I'm sure they'd be happy to see someone other than me for once.
Remember a teenager who fled her home with a full backpack and a picture in her pocket. She couldn't find happiness. She missed her parents. For you, something old. I feel as if I know her.
I saw on the Steam community hub, someone had made a map of this orchard place that was a lot easier to navigate, which I greatly appreciate. Unfortunately, I don't have it, but I feel like I've kind of sussed it out. Oh, we got the big ones here. No.
Remember a tight-lipped and two-faced knower whose sacrifices outlived her. She made enemies over and over. She was not for the faint of heart. For you, something soft. So many enemies.
I wonder if we would have kept Knower, but have anything up here in the little prayer area? No. BBF.
Remember a philosophizing Bang Bang Fire who hated her role and was difficult to understand. She carried the past with her like a shadow. She was happier when she was drunk. For you, something funny. I wouldn't mind something funny.
These little like ghosts of them running around.
Remember the armed sisters who upheld a fictitious government and sacrificed many lives. They turned on their own. They didn't know better. For you, something clean. I heard about them.
Yeah. Get out of here.
who stood in the same spot her whole life, giving away empty pages of memorabilia. She loved her function. She died standing at the ready. For you, something what?
Cherry Jow. Oh yes, this bartender.
Remember an unflinching bartender who tended to libation the way she tended to revolution. She chose not to be careful. She was shot in the back. For you, something sacred.
That was a tough one too. I hate those situations. I feel like people get like ambushed in an alley, like set up.
Remember a guilty, matricidal watcher who lost faith and an eye. She could have been a nobody. She was ancient by the end. For you, something fresh. She's my favorite.
Watcher. She's our favorite. We love you, Watcher. You're so cool. Let's see here. We have Fixer, a green couch.
Remember a stubborn and brash fixer who discovered our first forms of flight and disappeared. She could not sleep through the night. She struggled with words. For you, something secret. Words can be hard sometimes.
Damn. We still have healer. So good.
Remember a tired and indulgent healer who thrived in her late years as a cultural icon. She was petty. She was honest. For you, something sparkling. I'm a big fan. What's it like to be a legend?
As much as I hate this layout, I'm gonna miss this place. Now let's see if we can find our way back to blue. That's a record.
To this day, I wonder, what if I had chosen differently? A sister once said to me, don't think too hard. It's bad for the brain. I can confirm that.
Your sisters. I've heard so much about them.
What would they say now?
I think they would want you to forgive yourself.
There is forgiveness, and then there is the gravity of consequence.
You did what you had to do.
I did. There's one last sight I want you to see. In the cave, where there used to be a waterfall. Please.
Principal.
Remember a lying and leading principal who tried to be a better mother than her own. She chose not to regret her damage. She chose to be in pain. For you, something merciful. All we can do is try, right?
I left so many things behind here. Maybe there's still more to leave. How about you? Anything you care to keep here?
I'd like to leave a picture.
Of what?
A friend.
It will be here for you. If ever you're back to visit. Are you ready to return to the others?
I am.
Blue to ephemeral. Blue to ephemeral. Ready for retrieval.
This is ephemeral. Message received, Blue. On our way to rendezvous.
It's a boy.
Maybe you'll write something for me one day.
Or it's a secretary.
After all, there are more yesterdays to come.
We did it together. I mean, it's an absolutely wild game. I mean, it's basically about like this repetition of time. I mean, imagine if pretty much you just had the experiences of one person, this original clone, and basically you just are cloning this person, so you get people with different abilities or different, I'd say, really kind of personalities, and then like how they break them into from 6 to 1, like breaking these people into the different colors and functions based off these basically things they inherit. And so you'll have people who basically had that kind of like generational trauma of just like authoritative. Then you'll also have the people who rebel against it. This pattern also of like death. I mean, in killing, we had Iris, kill her hamster when she was young. So there is that capacity. And then you turn around and you had Watcher, who killed Iris. You had the Iris, who then turned around also killed the Zhao clone. Then you turn around, you have Blue. Yes, oh yeah. Did you get the bit of dialogue where the color sounded? She's been colorblind, it's been a study. Yes, birth functions randomly. Yeah, I didn't forget about that. I even loved the, they talk about like pretty much this kind of like, it's one of those things that I think when you let go of like that, there's no like moral to the story. There's no single takeaway. There are so many things tackled in this game, and I even down to like, and it's definitely one where the more you talk about it, the more you learn. But I even loved, you kind of had this like resentment, but even the occupant who stayed on Earth had he talked about this resentment towards, I guess, his whatever guardian or whatever you would call it, the fact that he only shared like certain withheld memories, from him. So it's really, really crazy. So yeah, Blue basically killed it, and then you basically, and then you in turn, I love at the end of this, Secretary, who's been with you this whole time, pretty much turns around and does the same to the occupant. I need to go to Ludonarracon. As someone who always loved things with a ludonarrative dissidence. Ludonarracon, that's I gotta check that out. I gotta see what games. Because I think if anything, I'm literally hungry for books and media that are anything like this. Dexter, what did you think? What did you think? You want to tell the people what you thought? Sorry. What did you think, buddy? You liked it. He's in his feels about it. Now, what I'd like to do, honestly,
there's an us with a pattern we are threading. There's a nearness and its gravity is echoing.
And I love this because now you know that she's literally speaking like the language of the occupant.
Sister, what are you doing out here?
Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you.
You mustn't interrupt the incantation. You know this is Mother's time. What is it that cannot wait?
red to blue, Mother. I gave up everything to walk beside you. You stole our immunity. You condemned us to this life. Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
So this is all a communal. Like, this is all being showed. This is... Yeah. Like, this is actually all a communal with Blue being showed these memories. Because that's how you have all these characters you don't even know and see yet. You've got Mauve. I think is that and that's the High Minister in like the dark.
It's you. How are we here? Is this punishment? For what you did. For what I did. There is a now, and you are in it. There is a fissure, and we articulate it.
Yeah, because this is not Watcher. It's not my
You're
body.
wasting your time on me. If you want me gone, just do it already. You have sent sisters to burn. We both know the taste. I want you to see from the beginning. There is a then, and you'll receive it. Wait.
There's a then and you'll receive. So basically
Don't
the
go.
past, yeah. And so I love this. So this is, yeah. So this is Watcher communing with Blue.
Watcher, there isn't much time.
I know. Just listen for a moment. I've seen every kind of sister
Just
under
basically
the
showing
inside sky.
her
Whatever
memories.
thing is standing between you two, put it aside and wish her farewell.
Why didn't she tell me?
Repeat after me. There is no feeling so strong it's worth getting incinerated over.
I'm not repeating that.
Leaving is not easy for anyone. Just be grateful you get to say goodbye.
I just want to see the first little bit of this.
Hey, sister. On a warpath, are we?
I don't want to talk about it.
We're all on our own journeys. Hecky Grace, I'm on my own journey too. Respecting others' boundaries.
Maybe you need more practice.
Okay. Sheesh. I know better than to play with fire. You grow up fast. Got your colors, your first communion soon. This is just another part of life here. I want you to know I'm proud of you.
I'm sorry.
I'm here for you, okay?
So even the communions in this game are all within, are just a memory of what's already happened.
Watcher.
Really? You too?
Organisms never know when they are on the cusp of reincarnation. Why? Because the smaller the enclosure, the bigger the breakthrough.
I guess?
Just as Fixer bids farewell to this existence, a new life blooms for her on the other side.
Thanks, BB.
You're welcome.
I stepped onto the tracks one time. You remember that? I ran and ran. You chased after me. I didn't think you would.
You were reckless.
I liked it. I kept running. I thought, we're gonna run all the way to her. All the way to the other side.
The train could have come at any time.
But it didn't.
That's not the point.
We ran for what seemed like hours, right? We went so far. But somehow we ended up right back here. How is it that these tracks twist around differently? A closed loop that only opens when the All-Mother allows it.
Fixer.
Took you long enough.
When were you gonna tell me?
Now? Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes.
But you told everyone else?
Yeah? So? You're here now, aren't you?
I am.
Different approach, same result. It's fine.
What am I supposed to say? Don't you dare come back. Why do they say that?
Who knows? Some old thing.
Well, don't you dare come back. You've made it. There's nothing here for you anymore.
Guess not.
You will be with the All-Mother. She's called for you. What more can a sister ask for?
Yeah. Time to help Mom kill some occupants.
It will be a relief to fulfill your purpose.
You're not jealous?
My time will come.
Do you think we can really do it? Live on the surface again?
On the other side, promise me you won't be so reckless.
Hey, I was gonna live it up.
It'll be much easier too without me.
That's not what I said.
But it's what you meant. It's okay. I know I'm not you.
I finally get to see how this train works.
And I'm curious what the other side is.
It's been driving me nuts this whole
where
time.
it took her.
How does it switch? What makes it turn the right way? It seems simple from far away, but the closer you get, it keeps going and going.
You like that kind of problem, don't you?
Seems like it. I'll text.
You know you can't.
I'm not one for rules.
Train is departing, sisters.
You should go.
Yeah. Don't want to miss this one. Watcher! Don't forget to clean up that shit under your bed.
I won't.
Now I think we formally start the game. Yeah.
Watcher, can you hear me?
I can.
You made it through. How do you feel?
Head hurts.
Try to focus. Today is the day you finally enact your function.
I'm ready to serve.
I see your resolve, Watcher. But be warned, communions can be disorienting. These memories belong to her, and in here, you will not be yourself. Others will see you as the All-Mother.
Nowhere said people used to have names.
It's true. These names were opaque keywords, a relic from a different time. The All-Mother's name was Iris.
Iris.
Watcher, I want you to find me in the gymnasium. It is a gathering place for recreation, north of where you are.
Understood.
Perform your function faithfully, Watcher. And one day you may follow in Fixer's footsteps and behold her.
Hair to hair.
Hair to hair, sister. See you on the other side. Grace to the All-Mother.
Grace to the All-Mother.
Never learned about this pigeon in the beginning, too.
This device is operational.
A primitive machine. I believe this one belonged to the All-Mother.
These are her voice recordings?
I'm having a bad allergic reaction to the medication. It gives me a headache and makes me bleed at all the wrong times of the month. The flood is lasting a lot longer this season. I'm cutting my own bangs in the bathtub again. It's 2 a.m. and I'm eating lapchung cold from the fridge. I tried dancing in front of the mirror to see what I look like from behind. Hard to tell. Guanine, adenine, thymine, cytosine. Gua, ad, thi, psi. Gua, ad, thi, psi. A single chromosome has anywhere between 50 million and 250 million base pairs. Spent all the Block B online shopping for a new personality. Free shipping. Maybe to arrive just in time for the dance.
Even in here.
I've never heard her voice before.
Watcher, there's someone up ahead.
You were a student here. It looks like it was a nice school. It all seems like an eternity ago, doesn't it? The world has changed, but you look like you haven't aged a day. You're a natural, Iris.
So that's what's so... Yeah, so this is from when they went up to the surface. Because... I forget.
Who are you?
I'm just a grunt. Why else would he bring me along? I'm here to protect you. I'm disposable.
Because they were looking for cure.
What are you doing here?
This was your idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how you convinced him. Honestly, I don't want to know.
When is this?
Lost track of time already. What does time feel like to you? Do we all look like we're moving slowly? How does it feel to know you're going to outlive us all?
It's so crazy, because at this point, all these soldiers are so desperate. Everyone they know is dying or is going to die. Like, and all the attempts to clone Iris and get a cure.
Iris, come on. You can tell me.
Has
Why
failed.
did you really want to come back here? Is this about that girl you draw all the time?
I don't have any answers.
Do you remember when I was young? I used to have a crush on you. Now here we are. I look older than you. You may be frozen in time, but your eyes have dimmed. Please don't do anything you'll regret.
Iris, you can play the piano, right? Why don't you ever play for us? You and your clones should start a band. Iris and Iris and Iris. How's that for a name? The Iris 50. There's definitely enough of you. You'll be the last act on Earth, so who cares if you're good?
I already have a function.
Mimi really has you wrapped around her finger, doesn't she?
Mimi?
Oh, don't play dumb.
Yep.
It's an open secret.
So eventually we'll just have to do a playthrough of this game because now I know Mimi is from... you have a brief friendship with this person who honestly wants to eventually get people to stop cloning you and actually get you to start having babies naturally, which is very sus.
My suspicions?
Yes. There is an abnormally high density of the virus here. But why? Why here?
A coincidence, maybe.
Perhaps. There were no visual sightings of occupant activity before we landed. What is the significance of this place?
I'm not sure.
We'll analyze these samples further when we return.
You're bringing some back with you?
Iris, this was your idea, remember? You wanted to try something different? Well, we're trying something different.
Yeah, it's a lot because this is like ground zero. I believe this is where the occupants first appeared. Oh yeah, the names of the kids.
What are these functions?
These are names, Watcher. Unique strings assigned to people, animals, and objects of affection. They're irrespective of function.
Curious.
Yeah, and a bunch of them are crossed out. And this music was so creepy. Samantha, Ryan, Charlotte, Elizabeth.
Secretary,
Connor,
what is the
Bodies, presumably. In the ground.
in the ground? But why?
It's common for people of this time to bury their dead.
And not incinerate?
Correct.
It must have been laborious.
I remember seeing a picture of this gym in the news. There was some sort of school event, correct? It was the perfect spreader scenario. I couldn't believe it when I first read it. Everyone got sick, everyone but you.
The All-Mother is blessed.
Speaking in the third person again. With each passing day, your condition seems more and more like a curse. There will be no easy way out for you, Iris. No relief. Think of me, will you? 1,000 years from now, when your only hope is a scalpel of your own.
That's crazy, because technically it was.
There's no data here, Watcher.
Why?
We can only experience what the All-Mother has experienced. Or dreamt.
Then where is Principal?
Principal must be waiting for us in another time period. We will need to find connecting memories to reach her.
I guess she's not taking it easy on me.
Principal is only ensuring that you learn. I'm sensing a strange entity on the rooftop of this school. They may be the key. We should seek them out.
Agreed.
This is our boy
so this
Johnson.
Is why we're here. You almost had me, Iris. Your theory about socialized immunity? What an elaborate lie. Also, I'd bring you here to light candles.
I don't understand.
I get the call for ritual. Each and every one of us, we've lost people too. But you've put dozens of lives at risk, not least of which your own. I hope you've enjoyed your little excursion. You will not have another one for a very long time.
You are unkind.
Just you wait.
Damn. Yeah, this is the main occupant.
Iris, is that you? It's me, Jiao.
No, you're a picture.
I'm so relieved to see you. I've missed you. Let me guess. You finished with straight A's. Did you get into that expensive school? How's that boy you like? Do you still like him?
I want to get inside the gymnasium. Can you help me do that?
The gym. One of my favorite moments with you happened there. That loud music, everyone dancing together, and seeing you laugh for the first time. It was worth it. Don't you remember?
I'm sorry, no.
What about this? Let me help. I'll send you back to that time, and we can meet each other all over again, back when I had a body.
Watcher, this is strange. I'm reading multiple Jiao entities all of a sudden.
Multiple? What do you mean?
Come visit again when you remember everything. Bye-bye.
Iris, don't ever speak to me again.
What? What did I do?
Now that my video has over 2 million views, I don't need you anymore. I walked into the mountains. I saw it with my own eyes. The body, it spoke to me. Don't you see? This is our moment to be more. No more meetings, no more jobs, no more debt. None of it. Their arrival will free us all. I strike their pose.
Iris! Don't tell me you're here to join them.
I'm here to observe.
Good. I'm all for freedom of worship, but this is unhealthy.
We worship the All-Mother.
The All-Mother, is she some kind of internet star?
She is a god.
Oh, jeez, when the kids get so zealous. I've lived through some strange events, but a glowing red body the size of a building. You can't believe everything you see.
I need to get past you.
Sorry. No. No can do. We're keeping these kids isolated. We don't want them to mingle with the rest of the student body.
Get out of my way.
Maybe it's a Chinese thing. Saying shit like that?
Attention! Attention! Order. Please! Order!
The political class makes me sick. I wanted to take the politics out of governance.
Attention!
I bet none of these elites have ever even seen a fox.
Order!
So many presidents undone by this. We live in the shadow of their mistakes. All dreams are cursed.
One at a time, please. That will be all, Class President.
Wait.
It would be unparliamentary to...
Nom, 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 nom. Just let him speak.
Thank you. I know we're over time, but this damn fox needs to be resolved.
We are already so over budget.
The context for this fox is completely lost to us.
I love it. It's like, it's so funny. So they're talking about like people have been arguing. It's so good. I mean, so people have been arguing for so long. Basically, these are new people fighting like an old war, and like this guy saying the context for this fox is completely lost to us. Like,
I see no alternative but
yeah,
to
like
throw it away, burn the records, and start anew.
Judas.
yeah,
The past councils wanted this.
someone believed in this fox statue.
Believed in this fox statue. That has to mean something. Please, we need to set future student councils free. Let us finish this.
It's so
once
good.
And for all.
Enough! This meeting is overtime. We're all due at the gym immediately.
That damned graduation dance. Moneymaker my ass.
Moneymaker my ass.
Those glowing red giants.
Those alien things?
I'll faint if I see one. I heard Zhao is in love with her.
Oh yeah.
Iris, this classroom is off limits.
Why?
What you said about Zhao, it was highly inappropriate. We've notified your parents.
What did I say?
Don't get cheeky with me. I'm being serious. Zhao seems to have no idea what you said. Or maybe she's pretending not to know. I'm not sure.
Is she inside?
I'm keeping her away from all of this commotion. Do you understand? Think about your actions, Iris. They have consequences.
Oh yeah, let's get this wrap.
Stupid kids have to study. Smart kids get to go home.
Don't say that. People learn differently. What are you doing?
Doing my time in a pressed white collar. I was sipping my juice from a box when I saw her. She walks in clean, a straw in a wrapper, no crime on record when she gave me a holler. Behind the bars of detention, paying no attention, no rap, no rhyme, just laying down a sentence. People learn different. Who am I to say no? Bad kids stay, the good kids go.
Wait a minute. Is this a holding cell?
What does it look like to you?
It's so beautiful outside. The trees. Look at them moving on their own.
They look so real.
Of course they look real. They are real.
They're simulated.
The trees are a projection, as are you. Are you trying to be deep?
Deep? No, I don't think so.
Good. I get enough of that from the teachers. I'm much happier here.
Iris! I did exactly what you dared me.
I dared you?
I changed the votes for the art Jingsai. Now you can get the scholarship you need.
Wait, how could this be your assigned function?
Did it work? Did you win the Jingsai?
I don't know.
But when they announce it, you'll tell me. And then we can have the sleepover you promised?
I am not certain.
I can't wait. I already bought snacks.
A smartphone. A pocket-sized mobile mechanism of telecommunication. You spent more time with your phone than anything or anyone. You would turn your phone on to turn off the anxious, stressful, anguished thoughts. Your parents were fighting about the past. Again, Momoi, your mom needs help, your dad said. There was no sound worse than your mother shrieking. You locked your bedroom and crawled into bed. You squeezed yourself into the smallest shape possible under the covers. You spoke to your phone, and it spoke back.
Iris, there's a new Bubba Waffle Cafe that just opened. Your mom says it's your favorite. And I was like, huh? It's my favorite too.
Jiao, your hair, your outfit, what the hell?
Yeah, you said no one will like me until I'm not so...
I didn't tell you to copy everything I do.
But you are my... 怎么说? Role model?
Are you trying to ruin my life?
I'm sorry. I wanted it to be a fun surprise. Like twins.
No.
So you don't like Bubba Waffle?
For fuck's sake. All you ever talk about is Bubba Waffle this, milk toast that. Why can't you just act normal? Maybe it's a Chinese thing. Glowing red giants. Scared? Saying shit like that?
You hear what Iris said?
Jiao. Poor Jiao. That stuff about Jiao.
Do I feel sick?
I'll catch it for sure.
Wash those hands thoroughly.
You're sending kids home.
I don't like the look of this.
I'm dead. I'm kidding.
Not funny. People are scared.
I'll be fine. I'm young.
Your eyes are watering.
So what? You never seen someone cry before?
I have. Many times.
Stop looking at me.
Sorry.
Sheets smell rancid. You notice a discolored imprint of a figure, a small torso with arms and legs. This is where a boy student lay the first to exhibit symptoms. They must have mistaken the tears for sadness. They must have quickly run out of beds. It's so messed up.
Spray sanitizer all over.
I saw Jiao lock themselves in there. Oh God, I need to practice. My piano teacher is going to kill me.
They're hiding. Is it a game or is there danger? Please share.
When I'm scared, I sweat so much.
So it is danger.
You are acting funny, Iris.
Survive at all costs.
No worries. The instruments won't hurt me. It smells funny in here, though. Maybe I just won't say a single word all year, or the rest of my life. Let's go to the food court after school. I promise I won't tell any of your friends.
The piano consists of 88 keys. Each key is attached to a hammer that strikes a string. These strings resonate at specific frequencies. Most pianos use a tuning system called 12-tone equal temperament, which carves an octave into 12 steps. You hated the piano. It was an ugly, rigid instrument. One day, you watched a friend pluck a string of a guitar. With every pluck, the sound was different. Complex. When you tried to play a song together, the piano sounded wrong. After they left, you took the instrument apart. Maybe you could get at the strings, you thought. When your parents discovered that you had damaged the piano by accident, they hit you. After all, they were still paying for it. As an adult, you recalled this incident. You vowed that you would never make something without a keen sense of chaos.
Your 男朋友, he's cool.
Huh? Who?
Oh, you know who. The one in the bathroom. You are always skipping class to meet him. You like him.
What?
You don't like him?
You don't know anything, Jiao. He's not my boyfriend. And even if I did like him, there's no reason he'd like me.
Iris, you are crazy. You never smile with your teeth. Except when you're thinking about food. And when you are sad, you like to untie your hair and then tie it back up over and over again. Oh, and you always smell like lavender and strawberry pocky. If I were him.
There's no way I could have a boyfriend.
Oh, but your mom is so nice. She gave me new clothes.
You don't know what she's really like. My mom is a coward.
Why do you say this about...
My parents were there, you know? All the ugliest things they saw with their own eyes. But one night, my mom packed all her things and forced my dad to flee with her. They abandoned their friends, their family, the cause. Not like your dad. He stayed. Your father was different. But my mom, she's the weakest person I know.
Damn, that's so messed up.
Well, at least your mom is alive.
Because they were basically fighting the protests in China. 2019.
It'll keep you healthy.
Who will even be at the dance?
Oh, she's so paranoid.
My eyes are just watering. Oh God! Is the rumor
just heard
true?
some
Crazy shit.
TMI.
No. It's our last dance.
Iris. Almost graduated, hey?
You are in the washroom.
I sure am. Flunked history by 1%. You still taking off to another continent?
One day.
I'm gonna miss our hangs, eh? And you showing me your drawings. I'll be sure to hold on to that one you gave me, you know, for when you're famous. And if you're ever looking for me, well, you know where to find me. Here. Was that obvious?
Someone left a drawing here. It kind of looks like the ones you draw back home.
Damn.
Zhao is nasty.
They can't cancel it.
Oh, hey, it's Iris. Are we in your way?
Yes.
Too bad. I heard what you said about Zhao.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
Hey. Yeah. When did you become such an asshole?
I don't know. Do you?
Sure. Play innocent.
I hope you get sick.
Yeah, this is our spot.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk to this guy.
I hate pigeons. I was afraid I'd see something like this.
I don't understand what this pigeon is. Like,
Oh, this must be an adult pigeon.
Life is disgusting.
Hello, young one.
Hello.
Humans. A human cared for me once.
You remember her?
Of course.
it's so crazy.
How could I forget? May I ask you something, human? What is violet, emerald, and pewter?
They are your colors.
I see. What are colors?
Different kinds of light?
I understand now. Her colors. Oh, we live on for her.
I eat so much. I'm like what's the word in English? 垃圾桶.
What did you just say?
Come on, you know. Aren't you 香港人?
I don't understand you.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting you don't speak Mandarin. I mean...
This I understand.
You do?
But how? Is this another language?
Dumpster. That's the word. They should call me Dumpster Jiao.
Okay, I can call you Dumpster Jiao.
No. Please don't.
What is the meaning of Dumpster Jiao? Every sister has a name, and their name reveals their assigned function.
Dumpster Jiao's function is to eat. A lot. You know I eat a lot when I'm sad.
Eating cures sadness?
No. It just makes you fat.
Oh, why are you sad and fat?
Well, you won't take me to the dance, and I only want to go with you.
This is a common book bag. The first time Jiao emptied the contents of this bag at the cafeteria table, you were so embarrassed. She had latched onto you since her first day. Yet when others asked who she was, you said no one. When she spoke, you apologized. 你放学后有空吗? You came here, so speak the language. Besides, that's not the Chinese you spoke. And people don't like it when they don't understand you. Chew with your mouth closed. Don't clear your throat in public like that. And absolutely do not spit on a public street. When your mom invited Jiao over for dinner, you asked, do we have to include her all the time? What's your problem? Your mom said, why does she bother you so much? You didn't have an answer.
Are you okay?
Yep.
You are never by yourself.
Whatever.
Where are your friends?
I don't know. Why would I know? The four of us have eaten lunch together every day. I guess yesterday was the last day.
They are afraid of getting sick from people like us.
But I was born here. My dad always says, a family that eats together stays together. It's bullshit.
My mom and I eat and watch true crime every night. Well, you can sit with me.
No thanks.
But we need to...
Jiao, you need to work on your English comprehension.
I'm trying.
Is that spit on your back?
I hope so, because if it's not spit, then it is something else.
Here, take that off. We can soak it in the washroom sink. I have an extra sweater you can wear.
What? You will let me wear your sweater?
Put it on before I change my mind. You look good.
No, I probably still look like a FOB.
I mean it. The color suits you.
I thought you hate when I look like you.
To be honest, you'll never look like me. You don't have the resting bitch face.
Oh. Hey, are they always so mean?
I promise that after we graduate, everything will be different. Experiences that you can't even imagine right now.
What do you mean?
I mean, you'll go to parties, go on dates, join an ultimate frisbee team.
I love frisbee.
I know you do.
大学
As far from my parents as possible. Where will you go?
It would be fun if we went together.
We're just kind of recapping this little beginning now that we beat it. We will actually be saying goodbye here shortly.
A teardrop contains water, lipids, lysozyme, lipocolin. If the tear expels from the right eye, it means happiness. If it falls from the left eye, it's sadness. Tears are functionless. Worse, they are a threat. You learned this on the parking lot pavement the day your mother taught you to ride a bike. It hurts. You cried. Your mother looked down at you with disdain. Mumui, look around, she said. Everyone is staring. You can't show such weakness. You tried so hard to stop crying, but it only made it worse. When you asked why, your mother said, otherwise, they'll take everything from you. Why would they take my things? Because it is in their nature. Many years later, you remembered this lesson when they defaced your locker and stole your clothes. The first sign of sickness is watering of the eyes and nose. Every student who showed any sign of tears was sent home. You went into the pool and dunked your head underwater.
You're back. It was fun to spend all those times together again.
I'm not sure.
It's okay, Iris.
It is?
Yes. Now that we are friends again, Iris, you will come back to visit me? Please? Tomorrow? Promise you will come tomorrow.
Yes.
And will you tell my dad to bring my favorite snacks?
Yes.
I hope you find what you are looking for at the... I'll never forget that night.
Declare yourself.
I'm detecting an intrusion.
That's not possible. Is this Zhao's doing?
No, this is not part of the plan.
It's a bunch of fixer.
This isn't right. Secretary, diagnose. Where are we?
Impossible to say.
Be useful.
My diagnosis. I believe this is a repressed memory.
Are we in danger?
Very likely. The intruder has gained administrative access to...
Are you sure?
I am. They were able to enter unannounced. It is unprecedented. I'm trying to contact the others.
And we'll have to find a way out ourselves.
I want to live.
Iris, you... Why would you do that to me? I didn't want to believe it.
Zhao, do you know a way out of this place?
Are you going to just run away from me? You know, I wanted to run away too. I begged Ma, why can't we leave? I cried and cried until I met you. You told everyone at the dance. They said so, Iris. That was only for you to see.
I need you to listen to me.
I tried. You know, I thought if I became just like Iris and made Zhao disappear, maybe you would. But I understand. I get it now. It's what I deserve. You have been trying to teach me all along.
Something's gone wrong. I need your help.
No worries. Zhao can handle it.
Your eyes, Zhao.
No. I'm not crying, Iris. You said never show weakness. I don't forget the things you say. It burns. hands. Everything is so blurry. Are you still there?
Secretary, what can I do? Is this the only outcome?
This happened already, Watcher. So no worries, okay? Tell them everything about me. Tell them whatever you want. As long as I can keep leaving you letters. If I can keep watching you dance. Making videos of you. As long as you will come to sleep over and we can stay up all night.
Ciao.
Then no worries. Go ahead, tell everyone. They can keep laughing and hating me. I can take it. You know why? Because I am Dumpster Zhao, right? Just a dumpster. Just your dumpster. See? My mouth is wide open. Go ahead, Iris. Put your garbage in me. Watcher, run. Iris, is that you?
Yes, it's me. I'm here.
They said you still no symptoms, but we were same time, same place. Hell.
The All-Mother, Iris, won't get sick.
You get to live.
My sister has an impossible idea that those who get sick are chosen by the occupants.
Help. Iris. Please.
She promises to pass her gift on to others. To us, when we're ready.
I can't be a picture like Dad.
I'm sorry, Zhao.
Watcher, we're finally alone. Did you miss me?
Fixer? You're the intruder?
Hey, sorry. We needed to get deeper.
How are you doing this?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
This is wrong. No one from the other side is supposed to speak to us.
Yeah, look, about that...
How do I know it's really you?
On the platform, you said to me, "Don't you dare come back."
Everyone says that.
Well, this wouldn't be the first time we've...
What if they hear us?
This many layers down, we're safe. No one can hear us. Cross my heart and the rest of it.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Listen, I'm gonna get really serious right now. You've seen these memories. The All-Mother. Perfect, graceful, loving. Iris. Kind of bad news.
It's not her fault. She was different than the others.
Yet she was still horrible to Zhao. Does that make sense to you? Do you truly know her?
It is not our function to question her.
Watcher, forget about that for her. She's not like they say. Nothing is like what they told us. She hits us.
We exist for her.
She denies us immunity.
Maybe it's a test.
She whispers to an occupant. I've seen it. I've heard it.
Stop. Now. You are confused. Worse, you're a traitor.
I know this is difficult to hear, but the others need to know about this too. Healer, Knower, BBF, you need to tell them.
I'm not playing this game.
Oh, you think this is a game?
I told you not to be reckless.
Watcher, use your brain for once. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Don't you think I know the risk?
I don't think you do.
I can't... I won't ignore what I've seen. We were supposed to end the occupants, not fuck them.
She's going to get you, sister. I know it. When I get to the other side, they'll tell stories of the sister who betrayed us. A sister who was incinerated for her sins. A fixer who was good once, who made a terrible mistake.
Watcher, we've been lied to. Every sister alive and every sister before us. We know the truth now.
Send me back.
I trust in you.
Principal, she needs to know what you've done.
You won't.
Please, don't drag this out.
You're not gonna tell her.
I thought you knew me.
I do.
Watcher, you made it in one piece. Principal, I'm glad you found your legs. A good result for your first communion. Thank you. It's so nice to be out here again. I've been feeling walled in lately. You know, I was a Watcher once. You were? Oh, yes. A very long time ago. I was standing exactly where you are now. I was just as confused, just as filled with questions. You are transparent, sister. Tell me, these memories, what did you learn? The occupants. All that you've seen is gone. Pressed into the ground and covered in the disease they leave in their wake. They are a destructive force, a menace that continues to this day. Zhao. Yes, it's a pity. I know. Patience. We will have our vengeance yet. They all got sick. They had never seen anything like it. After all, it was not of this earth. We must be diligent, sister, or we will suffer the same fate. Under these masks, the disease will not harm us. Until the All-Mother's blessing, it is our lot to be bound. Her name was Iris. A very pretty name. I want a name like that. So you do. But I must warn you, Watcher. Nostalgia can be a dangerous thing. You've done well, Watcher. We are fortunate to have a sister like... She was mean. Iris. She was mean. To people around her. Ungrateful. She was indeed. Why? Watcher, what is your function? To observe. That is only the beginning. To trust. She opens herself to you. You will see everything of her. All of her desires and all of her failures. Everything she's ever wanted to share and everything she's ever wanted to hide. You will be so close to her, you could draw blood. Please, I ask you to trust her in return. Yes, Principal. Of course. I do. We depend on you, sister. You hesitate. Something is bothering you. It's Fixer. She tainted the communion. She used this bond to speak to me from the other side. But how can that be? I don't know. She is gifted in her function. You're sure? I'm sorry. I know you loved her. I did. Watcher, thank you. Thank you for your service. I promise you, Fixer will get what she deserves. You've done very well. Grace to the All-Mother, Watcher. Grace to the All-Mother.
Back on the loop. Heki-Oma, blue to red. Mask and bunkers shield her head. All Mother's dream from red to blue. Sisters walk the earth anew. Heki-Oma 6 to 1. Each sister's function to be done. If functional, faithful sisters be, All Mother grant immunity. But Heki-Oma love to hate. Sin does not incinerate. An ancient sister mother crossed. All Mother's grace forever lost. Almo Heki hate to love. The sister's sin we are made of. From shell to sister, hair to hair. Cut it down from sphere to square. Each shape and sister her domain. Watch her, know her, heal her pain. Fire, fix what was profaned. And Heki Almo once again.
Watcher, this is Principal. Please report to my office immediately. Principal, you wanted to see me? Watcher, I wanted to offer you an apology. I should have done more to protect you. Your first communion with the All-Mother should be sacred. Instead, I worry how these events will affect you.
My faith in the All-Mother is whole.
You and Fixer were close.
We were not close. If we were, I would have seen who she really was. I would have seen this coming. She betrayed all of us.
I admit, even I didn't see this coming from her. I can see she hurt you, Watcher. And I promised you justice. Sisters, attention please. This is Principal speaking. Today we acknowledge a courageous act. Your sister, Watcher, engaged in her first communion. She functioned faithfully. In this communion, she encountered a misdeed most profane. Fixer, our dearest sister, invaded the communion and sullied our most sacred act. Fixer betrayed us and slandered the All-Mother. Your sister, Watcher, was swift in her action, and it is because of her devotion that I can report Fixer will see justice. Attention to the sky, please. I present to you an artistic rendering of the events as recounted by the All-Mother herself. Almo Heki, straight to you.
Traitor, bad.
This is Watcher providing me with helpful information. This is me forwarding the information to the All-Mother. This is the All-Mother using the information to capture the offending party. This is the offending party confessing their sins. This is them burning for their sins. Again, in more detail. Once more. The end. She's gone? It seems the sins of our ancient sister grow ever more cunning, seeping into even our brightest. As such, I'm issuing a directive. All sisters, beginning with Bang Bang Fire, are to submit to Watcher for a mandatory communion. We must strengthen our bond with the All-Mother in these trying times. We must hold fast and root out the sin. Please join me in thanking Watcher. We never would have caught Fixer without her. Heki Almo, Watcher, you have kept us safe.
We're gonna stop it there. Say goodbye. I'm really gonna miss this place as much as I hated this map. Thank you so much for joining us for this incredible game. Our 2024 game of the year, 1000 Times Resist. One that we will play in the future again, probably about a year from now, I'm sure. Actually, probably closer than that. Because really, just even replaying this little bit, we wanted to do this first little bit again because I think everything really has a double meaning going through it another time. So we're going to be back later this weekend. We're either going to go back to Earthbound. We got a really cool game, Starstruck, Hands of Time, which is really fantastic and cool looking. We also have Fallen Aces, a first-person immersive sim. Kind of looks like an old noir comic book. And we also have, we got some other stuff. Crow Country, and do. But for now, everyone, enjoy. Have a good Saturday. Bye.